Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News channel. I am Wongel Zelalem and today we're talking about segregation. Not the segregation you're probably thinking about between white and black people that we've experienced throughout history, but segregation that is threatening the unity of our people. We're talking about segregation between black Americans that are moving to Africa, specifically Ghana, and the locals there being Ghanaians. It's a conversation that I never thought we will have, considering how positive and beautiful it was to hear Ghana out of all these countries to open up their economy and their country and to give citizenship and land. Truly, it was celebrated by many, not just Africans, but also the diaspora community, because it is bridging the gap. But now there is something that is threatening that unity, and I don't think people are taking the time to think about it, and they're not realizing how dangerous this could be, and that is segregation. When black Americans are moving to Ghana to be part of the culture, to be part of the people, it seems like the government is not considering that. They are there to blend in, to be together, to be one, not necessarily isolate themselves, because according to a black American sister, this is the wrong move, and I agree with her. But first, watch the clip. We'll come back and discuss.
Why is the Ghanaian government allowing this? So apparently the Ghanaian government has given out land to African Americans to develop their own community. Like, what is happening here? I'm African American, and this is not even a project that I would be in favor in. Because I can't figure out for the life of me, what is all this segregation about? I'm starting to feel like it's African Americans over here and Ghanaians over here. Like, why are we painting this picture of separation? I feel like it's a common goal to continue to keep us separated as a people.
I said in the beginning of this video, people are not realizing that this is dangerous because it is going to create us versus them kind of mentality. As the government, I don't think they're thinking it through when they're just excluding or secluding, especially like there are rumors that they're taking land from farmers. Why not give them land that was already available or was not owned by farmers, or better yet, that belonged to the government? The government has lots of land. Why not, do it that way? Why take from the farmers and give land? That's one issue. It's going to start something. But secondly, to give out land that is separate or not where the locals can access it, that is going to start trouble as well, because as I said, it's going to start narrative of us versus them. They get this privilege and we don't. We've seen that happen before, and why would we want to repeat that again? If anything, that's what we're trying to go against, right? We're trying to preach unity. We're trying to say, come back home. If someone is coming back to their home, they should be back home with their sisters and brothers and cousins. You should not be giving them somewhere different where, it's going to create that kind of separation and they build their own community and separate. No, it's supposed to be together. You blend in. Of course, everyone has their own culture, and we're not saying you change your culture to be like the locals. You accommodate, you learn, because there's also that risk of offending a culture when you don't know the culture, when you are just excluding or segregating yourself. By the time, years pass by and you don't even know what the local culture custom is, simple thing as the way you say hi. Some get offended if you don't do it in a specific way. When you don't know better, you won't do better. And that's only going to make things worse, in my opinion. And I believe our sister is right when she is talking about this should not happen. Like, we should be blended in. We should live amongst one another. The other thing we are depriving each other or one another is the skill exchange. There's a skill locally, there's a skill from outside. If you don't exchange that skill, how are we going in the right direction? We're really not. You will stay there, I stay here. I don't think that's the best way to go. But then again, people have different opinions. Let us know down below what your thoughts are about the conversation of segregation when it comes to moving to Ghana or any other African country. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one.